keep St. Louis growing. Now we've got Indy and Louisville are growing, and Nashville and Memphis and Fayetteville and Kansas City. And we should see something happening here. We've got corn on the way, beer. We've got sugar on the way. We've got milk on the way. So we should see Columbia growing nicely fairly soon. And we should have all of our cities growing. And we're at 33.5 on St. Louis. So what else could we do? See, this whole Huntington warehouse thing is just a pain. All right. What else could we do to move things forward? We've got, what do we got here? What could he use? He's their biggest city. He could use planks. We're not making planks anywhere. We really don't have any industry slots yet. This is going to be steel for sure, because we want steel going to the canned goods and to the toys. We'll grow. We'll get another slot like in Kansas City pretty quickly. We could do planks there. We could even have a dedicated line delivering wood from here if we wanted to for that, but not necessarily. We wouldn't necessarily have to do that, but we could. Oh, I know what we can do now. Let's play with our passenger lines. Let's get this, because if we look at this, like the Indy line, see, it can't deliver to Louisville and Nashville because they're going down to St. Louis and back. Doesn't make any sense. But look at all this. Look at all this business we're leaving on the table. So let's go to our passenger station, which is this one, and let's connect it to Louisville, which is this one. So let's do this. Let's come out. No. Tell you what we'll do. First of all, let's make this. Do we want to do that? No, let's just keep those dedicated. That's fine. Let's go like this and come out, and then go over here and come in the back door of Indianapolis at platform 2 like that. Okay, raise all this. Okay, keep our max speed. Now let's see how we're going to deal with this. It's close. Let's try raising this up right there. Trying to understand this 9 degrees of slope. It must have something to do with going up this hill here, you would think. Okay. Now that just looks like it would just be a perfect place to raise this up and put a bridge. There we go. That's a 3 and a 5. It loses a little speed right there. Now what happens if we take that out? And then raise this up a little bit. You still lose speed, and you lose speed all the way up through there. Let's put an anchor point so we can keep that max speed up there. Drag this back down off of this. Close. I mean, it kind of likes going up there, doesn't it? Take that one out. Ooh. We're getting closer. Okay, 0, 0, 1, 2, 4. Let's see what happens if we go down 1. Nope. Up 1. No point. Okay. There we go. We'll double track it. We'll put grid points on it. And we'll give it a supply tower in the middle. And we've got Louisville to... Now both of those stations have a post office and what do you call it? Sorry, restaurant. There we go. Brain cramp. All right, let's go. Same thing. We're going to come out of Nashville here. And on it, we'll just stay inside our freight line through the mountain, through the mountains here. And come up here. Is it possible we could hook into this? That would be unlikely because of all that slope. Doggone it. Doggone it. Okay, is it possible you could go up here and connect? No junctions on the bridge. Okay, I get that. Can you join next to the bridge? And if you do that, then you would have to join over here. Let's go to Plan 2. Come off like this. It doesn't want to come off there. Again, because of the slope. Well, I thought we had something here. I really did. Well, what we could do... Yes, we could. What we could do is come down like this. Come into track 2 like that. Maybe. We need to just to bump against that as much as we can. And I'll explain why. Well, you'll see why in a second. Can we do that? Is that even possible? Doesn't give us any errors. Yeah, let's save up and build that. Okay, and then we want to come off right here. And we could back it up. And back it up on this side. Okay, save that up. All right, now we've got that. Now we can do our connection here. Give it signals, and then down here we're going to build a gridiron, I'm hoping. Oh, we have to connect it first. I don't think it'll let us do a gridiron unless we have that. Is that the wrong station? That's the freight station. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I'm sorry. I'm about to get angry with myself. We'll put in a 4-track like this. Now a train that's coming in to here can go back out, can move over to a lane that will allow it to go out that way. So now these 3 are actually totally interconnected. And I was thinking about one thing I kind of missed. I was going to have it run into here to get service, right? Because there we can put a, well, we should anyway. We can put a maintenance here. I'm trying to push, I don't know if I've said this or not, I'm trying to push all the maintenance out as much as possible. I probably already said that. If I have, I apologize for being redundant. I'm just double checking we got all our cities growing. What's happening with St. Louis? We're doing a lot of on pause. Time is standing still right now. All right. What can we do to get, I'll tell you what we could do. The easiest thing to do would be just take our passenger line, like here in the middle. No, wait. Let me think of this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's take the third one, which should be Indianapolis, Louisville, Nashville. Let's take Nashville passenger and give it. We're going to knock down the post office and give it a maintenance. So now what we're going to do is set up a 3-city line like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. They're just a shuttle back and forth. I don't mean freight. I mean the opposite of freight. Passengers. 1, 2, 3. 23 days. We'd like to have like 4 trains on that. Let's settle for 1. And it's taking nobody. That's interesting. How could that be? How could that be? You've got people, Indianapolis to Louisville. It wants to take 35 people. Have I goofed somehow? Did I call this the wrong kind of line? No, it's express. Let's see what he does on the next one. Next stop. There, now he's got people. Alright, I feel better. Let's run 4 trains. So Indianapolis to Louisville, it's not taking anybody. I wonder if it considers this line to be too long compared to that. I think it is. There, we had a good quarter. Good, good. Passenger mail went way up. And where are you, St. Louis? 35.8. Okay. I think we're going to have to... I think this is going to have to be... tightened up. I think it's going to have to come back down here and like this. Even if it's slower, if you want any passengers, it's going to have to be a shorter line. Okay. Okay, number 2. Well, still, he takes nobody. Even that's too long. All right. Okay, we're going to blow that up. We're going to go over here and start over. We'll blow that up. Oh. Do we still need that? No, we're going to blow that up too, and we're going to go here. I don't know if that's gonna work. Now I dare that to not work. Probably a better plan altogether anyway. Okay. And then this track we had here is going to go away. And what we can do is come in here, merge with the freight line for just a moment, then come off it and come down here like this. Indy, Louisville, Nashville. Okay, that could be scary good. That's so much easier. My goodness, much better. Now, what buildings do we want in this? Well, we could still put in a repair. I mean, if we wanted to, different ways we could do it. One way would be just to kind of put it to the side like this and have your line come let's make sure that's long enough. I can't tell if there's a signal there or not. Okay, there's not. Just in case we get into a waiting situation, I want a long enough shunt line here. Probably won't even need the switches, but we'll have them there just in case. All right, now there should be blessed. There's a signal there. There's no flipping signal back here. Yeah, it's long enough. Okay, we're only running 4 trains, but that's irritating. That it doesn't have a signal back there. Because see, the problem is if you don't have a signal back here, the train in here is still considered out on this track because doesn't have a clean block. It can go into and hide. So now that we have a maintenance station, and it would be nice if we actually had a maintenance station. Okay. Then we can set up a line that goes, well, first of all, we can put in our buildings, our post office. Ooh, we could even, no, we don't, we're running out of, running out of stations. Post office and restaurant in each one of these. Restaurant, post office, and this one should already have them. Oh, it has the maintenance because that's right. Because I really want it to have a post office. There. Now, let's go here, 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 here. What? Did I click the wrong one here? I must have. Yeah, I did. All right. So it's going to go Indianapolis to Louisville, Louisville to Nashville, get repairs on the way back to Louisville. And it's going to be express line, running the fork no with all the bells and whistles, 18 days. At least 3. Let's do 4 trains and go. And that should make very, very nice money. And I dare this first train to go out of here empty. That's more like it. That's more like it. That should do very, very well. I guess we ought to check on our 3-city cluster here. It's looking pretty good. A 2, 1, and 1 growth. Oh, how about St. Louis? 36.8. It's not there yet. Columbia is actually turning around and growing now. Beautiful. Well, they're all growing. That's the way it should be. All right. It's hard to get the double ticks on all of them because they've got these industries that actually are just not useful early on. They're just a waste of space. All right, good. I'm glad we looked. We don't have enough trains running these lines. The Nashville to Raw is only 1 train, and we wanted it to be about like a 5. We need a couple more trains on that. Okay. And the Memphis to Raw. We need a couple more trains on that. Go. And what in the world is this? Oh, okay. We got to fix this. We got that 1 train that's running full, right? I think we're going to modify it. We're going to tell it to... Let's just run. There's no reason to run if you don't have some. So a minimum of 2. But you'll notice he held up both tracks. That's something they got to fix. That's absolutely wrong. He should have been holding up 1 track, not both tracks. That's absolutely wrong. And the other thing is, since we do have that situation, Yeah, it'd be nice to have more tracks, but that's okay. Here's our passenger train. Okay, 38,000. Let's get ready for something. At 40, we're going to put in a steel mill. So we're going to go here. We're going to buy this. We're going to put in maintenance out here. And we're going to run a line that goes like that. And like that, and we'll set up a train that runs into St. Louis Raw, fully loaded. Okay, then we're going to go down here, buy the coal, and we can go across the river, let them bring it over to us in horse carts, and we'll go up here and hook in. Okay, and we'll set up a line down here that goes from here to St. Louis Raw, out of track 1, running full. And yes, it won't run. That's because there's nothing here to require it. But we're getting ready. We're going to put a steel mill in. And now what's going to happen, we're at 30, we've crossed the 35. So see, we're getting milk now. When we hit 40, these veggies will kick in. They'll come down. We're also going to put in a steel mill, and the iron and the coal will kind of be switched on, and they will start running down, and it'll be a race to see who gets there first to finish off our task. And let's give it another tower out here. All right, so that's looking good. This little line here is looking good. Now I'd like to have something like here to here to here to here to here. And I also got nothing else to do. I do think this line is going to be should be very good. It hadn't finished one yet. I don't know. Have they all deployed? They probably have by now. Yeah, it looks like it. There's our first trains heading back into Indianapolis. Oh, here we go. We got some research. We can get this. Okay. And we need another 300. See what kind of money he makes. 25,000 a week. There should be 4 of those. This should be about 100 grand a week that we'll make there. And are our trains making any money? That's a good question. Yeah, 106. Oh, look at much better, much better. I think cleaning it up it's much cleaner now. It's working much better. The money's way better than it was. Way better. Oh, here we go. We've hit our 40. So we'll go to St. Louis, put in a steel mill. There we go. And that should click these guys on. There they go. They're starting to load. And we'll be finished with our task here very, very shortly. And it's just a race to see who gets here first.
If we want to supply really lucrative goods to the various cities in this region later, first we have to create a foundation. This is an initial important step in the right direction. What do you want me to say? That you did a good job? The first stage is completed. But that is what I expected of you. Come on, keep going. The next step is to build on what has already been established. You're already making good profits. That's not enough to convince me. With all the effort, I see that you are not neglecting your own finances either. The only way you can succeed here is if you base our work on a solid network. With all the citizens flocking to the region, I have to worry about population growth in my own projects. After all, it was specifically for the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway that I founded the little town of Huntington in West Virginia. Now, don't look at me like that. Of course I named it after myself. After all, I do all the work here.
All right, so we got a bunch of messages because we finished this one and we already had 150,000 balance and we already had 400,000 citizens because we've been growing all of our cities. So now our next task is to deliver liquor through Huntington's warehouse. And what did I want to see here? Okay, that's that. Okay. And well, I think we can stop right there. That was excellent. We got I think cleaning up those passenger lines made them work more like they did that first quarter when they were pretty awesome. And now I think they're going to be awesome again for us. So the money's starting to take care of itself. We've got city growth going everywhere. We'll work on the ones, as they get bigger, they're harder to grow, of course. And what it is, the big thing is you don't have these advanced goods. And we've got this weird set of advanced goods. We could go in, knock some things down, and reorganize this, I suspect. And if we were really working on our score, we might do that. But I think we're just going to stick to good, basic building principles here. And we'll want to get, I know one, we can get paper going over to the Huntington's warehouse because we should have a paper consumer right here, I think. Not quite, but it won't be long. So we'll want to be able to hook up all the cities to Huntington's warehouse, and especially right now, Indianapolis, because that's right here. We've got, we've already got liquor ready to export. And again, we'll deal with that next episode. Very happy with that one. Everything turned out very nicely there, and we're actually starting to make some money. Even that Memphis one's doing well. All right, see you next time. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for more Railway Empire 2 videos. Thank you.